Laptop manufacturers shouldn't be able to install mechanical hard drives in modern laptops. This one's only a year old, and it can barely hang on because of the slow internal drive. See, the problem with a mechanical spinning disk drive like this one here is that they actually slow down over time and they get significantly slower. But the problem is they weren't fast to begin with. So once you get them to slow down just a little bit, they can't keep up with any of the tasks that you want to do on your computer, causing things like really slow startup times. It's almost been 10 minutes at this point. Usually a good giveaway that a drive can't keep up with the operating system is that the disk usage is at 100%, which means the drive is running at its full speed just to try to keep up with the background task, because we have nothing running right now. And the crazy thing is that this laptop actually has an M.2 slot that's available for us to install a much faster solid state drive that can run about 35 times faster at peak speed. So to get the new SSD installed and get everything transferred over, we first need to go ahead and pull off the bottom cover and disconnect the built-in battery. Now the cool thing that I mentioned about this laptop is not only can we keep the hard drive, but we can also install that NVMe SSD right here by just slotting it into place and screwing it down, which allows us to go ahead and reconnect the battery and close the system back up. Now, because our customer wants their new SSD to be the boot drive, we're going to go ahead and plug in this USB flash drive that has a Cronus True Image on it and boot to Acronis, which is a really cool tool that's going to allow me to copy all of the information as a one-to-one match from the hard drive over to the NVMe SSD, so we can actually make that our boot drive, which after about an hour of waiting is now complete. So we go ahead and restart the PC, this time selecting our SSD as the boot drive, which actually caused Windows to load in just 15 seconds compared to about 10 minutes beforehand. But we're not done just yet, because right now if we go to this PC, we'll see that both of the drives show up with all the data. But what we want to do is turn that D drive, which is the mechanical hard drive, into just like a data drive. So what we're going to do is right click it, go down to format, and we're going to go ahead and rename it and click start to go ahead and format it, which now frees up the 1 terabyte of space on the D drive. And we're going to have our C drive, which is that NVMe SSD for our boot drive, loading all of our programs and everything there. But then we can use that 1 terabyte of space that we now have free as either a backup drive or for some kind of media storage for things that are a little less important and that don't need to load as fast.